Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. It's your host, Cy Brown, and welcome to the Luxury Cy Interior Design Podcast. Today, for the first time ever, I'm doing a live on Instagram at Luxury Cy, and I'm recording the podcast. Usually I record it and then post it to YouTube. So big shout out to every single person that's tuning in and everyone that has supported me through the years in my real estate career. Now I am in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I have opened up Urban Cabana Interior Design Studio, and I love it. I love New York. I will always be a New Yorker, but Raleigh's cheaper and it doesn't snow and it doesn't get cold. So I'm between Raleigh and Charlotte, and I absolutely love being in the South. Y'all know I went to high school in New York City and lived in the city, and I never thought I would leave, but I'm a North Carolinian now, and I absolutely love it. So thank you to everybody who is listening and watching live. We are going to get right into this podcast. I do it twice a week, the Luxury Cy Interior Design Podcast, just to share fun tips and solutions for busy homemakers, just to help them spice up their home, do little small changes to make their home more comfortable. And let me just say I'm extremely busy because now we're going from Halloween directly into Thanksgiving, directly into Christmas, and directly into New Year. So a lot of people are really wondering, what are they going to do with their home? How are we going to entertain? What should we do outside? Do we decorate our door? Do we decorate our porch? So every Tuesday and Thursday, I come on board just to share really fun things. I'm going to get into today's episode, and today I'm talking about what serverware, if you don't have that much money or you have money that you want to spend, what serverware you can buy to get the most bang for your buck. So these shows usually last about 10 to 20 minutes. So if you don't worry, I'm not going to make this pulling out Actually, I think I am going to pull out serverware. How about that? I think I am going to pull out some stuff that's going to be dropping on my blog, luxurycy.com in November. So I actually think I am going to pull out something. How about that? But let me just get into tell you something really fun. I did a show last week, and the show last week was, are you buying a haunted home? So I don't celebrate Halloween for religious reasons, but as a realtor, a former realtor, I should say, I did share the laws around, do homeowners have to disclose if there's paranormal activity in the home? So you might want to know if you want to buy if the home you're buying is a haunted home or not, or if it has paranormal activity. So that was a really fun episode, just to get in the spirit of Halloween, even though I actually don't indulge in Halloween. So with that being said, just let me share really quickly. Let's get some housekeeping out of the way. How you can listen to the show. You can listen on Apple Podcasts, Castbox, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Spotify, and then of course on luxurycy.com. I'm always adding the episodes once they are fully uploaded, so you can listen there as well. I'm going to stop really quickly just to take a commercial break. I'll be back on the other side. And we're back. Thank you so much for joining us on the Luxury Cy Interior Design Podcast. So today we're going to just talk about really quickly on how to build a collection of serverware. As I said at the top of the podcast, the top of this live, everyone's going to be starting to entertain for Christmas, Thanksgiving, the holidays. And even though you might have people in your house that you really like, you're ambivalent about, you still want to stunt on them. Show them, yeah, I got this. Yeah, I'm good. I got this. But if you want to do it on a budget, or if you just want to have the basics, here's what I recommend. So as an interior designer, professional interior designer, here's what I recommend if you want to entertain. Buy nice pieces, a piece at a time. So I do not recommend going out and just buying pieces for the sake of buying pieces. A lot of times we just buy something at Walmart or wherever, Ross, TJ Maxx. I recommend buying really nice pieces and then grow as each year passes, because it also is really nice. It was nice when my mother passed on that I had some of her pieces. My sister and I were able to divide up some of her silverware. And a lot of times, you can't see it now, I have my mom's Tiffany vase that she purchased from Tiffany's when I was a really little girl. And it's just nice to have heirloom pieces that you can pass on to your children, family, and friends, or, you can just put in your will, I want this person to have that. And I think even though we're not in a formal environment like we used to be, it's just nice to be able to pass on silverware, flatware, heirloom furniture, and really special pieces. My mother's Tiffany vase is one of the most near and dear things to me. And so I just think buy the best pieces you can, even if it's just a piece at a time. So let's hop into this. We are probably about 5 minutes in, and I promise to keep these from 10 to 20 minutes. So if you're building a collection of serveware, there are 4 things that you need to look at. So I have some notes in my computer. There are 4 things to think about: appetizers, your main course, dessert, and drinks. Appetizers, your main course, dessert, and drinks. I like to start with drinks and appetizers because before the meal is even served, people are kind of luxuriating in your home, in your living room. You can buy Walmart glasses. Listen to what I'm saying. We're not talking about serveware. I'm talking about wine glasses. In my house, this is where I work. This is the space that I work out of. But in my actual home, there is no plastic. No plastic cups, no plastic plates, no plastic. Please do not use plastic if you are entertaining. I don't care how easy or how convenient it might be. Please don't use plastic. You can go to Walmart or Target and get like 6 wine glasses for $5 or $4, or even go to Goodwill and get, nice beverage glasses. Please, just if it's a special occasion, do not use anything plastic. Please, not even a plastic tablecloth. Please, please, please. And get little drink charms. So if we're talking about appetizers, main course, dessert, and drinks, start with nice glasses. Get yourself some wine glasses. It doesn't mean you have to serve alcohol. You can still serve water. I drink water out of a wine glass, and it's not because I'm a lush. It's just because when you drink out of a glass, it makes you stand a little taller, makes you feel a little bit better, and it just makes life is so disposable. Let's just have some real wine glasses. So I encourage you to make sure you have glasses. So if we're going to do a checklist, and all of this is going to be on my blog, luxuryside.com. Make sure you have drink charms because you want to make sure people's drinks don't get mixed up, and you can make it fun. So if you're doing Thanksgiving, you can get stuff with little pumpkins, little turkeys, fall leaves. If you're doing Christmas, you can have Santa Clauses, you can have little reindeer, little elves, Christmas ornaments. Make sure and you can have them plastic. You can scale this up or you can scale it down. I do not recommend spending money on drink charms. Those things, because once your company leaves, you're probably going to throw them away. You also want to make sure you have a water pitcher and an ice bucket. So the ice bucket, it can be a nice one. Again, everything that I share with you, you can scale up and make it as nice as you want, or you can get an inexpensive one. But please, whatever you do, do not use plastic. So we're at wine glasses, drink charms, ice bucket, a nice water pitcher. A glass water pitcher. You also want a cream and sugar set and then a bar tool set. So the bar tool set is going to be your wine bottle opener, some tongs so you can grab the ice. Also, things that you can open. You might want the cork, like when you open a bottle of wine, you want to put a wine stopper in there. So just a nice little bar set. You can probably get a bar set. We sell individual pieces on luxuryside.com. Everything's dropping November 1st, right in time for Thanksgiving. But you can buy a nice bar set for like $65 that has everything already in it. If you're entertaining for the holidays, it's worth it. Spend the money. The last thing is you want a punch bowl, something where you can mix, people put sherbet, ginger ale, maybe some vodka. Have a nice punch bowl. So that way there's something that can sit on the table with little snacks, chips, little pinwheel sandwiches. Those are the things that don't necessarily have to cost a lot, that you can spend a little bit of money, but it'll make everything look so much nicer. So you want an ice bucket, water pitcher, cream and sugar set, a bar tool set, punch bowl, wine glasses, or any type of beverage glasses, and drink charms. So that's where we're at for drinks. Let's move over to appetizers. Again, these are essential things that you need for as you start to begin your entertaining at home. This is your serveware that you need. So let's talk about appetizers. This one's really short. Again, no plastic. You want a cheese board, a chip and dip set, appetizer plates, and small bowls. I'm going to say that again. A cheese board, a chip and dip set, appetizer plates, and small boards. We actually sell, I'll show you one that I have here in the studio. It's a slate. For those of you who are watching this live, you can actually see it. And then for those of you who are listening, so this is a slate board. You can use chalk and write on it. It's actually a piece of slate. Slate is volcanic ash that is compressed. So I use this actually if I'm making sandwiches, I can cut stuff up on it. Or if I'm cooking, like if my team is here and we get something to eat, I can rest a spoon on it. But something like this, you can serve on it. This one is like 8 by 12. I think I may have one of these left in stock, and it's like $15 on my website. You can even go to Amazon to get something like this. But charcuterie boards are all the wave. So a charcuterie board is where you have cheese, you might have prosciutto, you might have mozzarella, like a goat cheese with grapes, walnuts, maybe some pine nuts, olives. It's just really beautifully done. And so that's really nice if you're entertaining for the holiday season. So a cheese board, a chip and dip set. A chip and dip set is where you have the bowl in the middle and then the chips around the outside. You can get something like that really inexpensive from Macy's. So please, no plastic. Plastic is easy and convenient and you can throw it away, but do not use plastic when you are entertaining. Appetizer plates. Now here's the thing. Even though I loathe plastic, you can get the things that are called chinette. And with the chinette, it looks really nice because it has the look of actual china, but it's disposable. So if you get chinette, you can actually use it for Thanksgiving and you can use it for Christmas. It's a little too pricey to just use one time and then throw away. So you can buy them at any grocery store, but it just looks a little bit more elevated than just paper plates. So if you want to use it, if you're having company for, say, a Halloween party, then you can use it for Thanksgiving too, like on the side, just for appetizers, or you can use it for Thanksgiving and then also for Christmas. But one of the things I recommend if you don't want to get actual plates is the chinette. You can use it for one or two things, and then after that you can throw it away, but no plastic. And then of course you want some small bowls. So that is for your beverage ware, for your drinks and your appetizers. This is what you need for your main course. For your main course, this is going to be on my blog so you can see it, but you need serving utensils. So look, these actually go live on luxuryside.com November 1st. Look at how beautiful these are. These are by Fitz and Floyd. And these can be used for your charcuterie board or for your serving board. You can you can cut up like if you serve different types of cheese, you can use that. And it looks really, really good on a slate cutting board, or you can even use a wood. Wood looks really nice with this. So this is going to retail for $45. These are really, really nice. I'm just going to put this to the side. But this is my absolute favorite. So everything that I sell, I have actually hand chosen and hand selected. Look at this servingware. Let me move this box. Is this not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Look at that. This is real wood. Sucks for the people that are just listening to the podcast. So sorry for y'all. Look, we've got the tongs. So you can use this for ice. You can use it for anything that you want to use it for. And these are really not expensive at all. And it just really elevates the experience of your guests when they're at your home for Thanksgiving or Christmas. So make sure you have nice serving utensils, a salad bowl with tongs. You can get a nice wood one based on what your aesthetic is and what your colors are, some platters to serve your food, a large pasta bowl, and a baking dish. I have a Pyrex baking dish that costs pennies, so you can definitely get something like that because that's just to cook. A lot of companies sell ones that you can go right from oven to table, and those are really, really cool. And then when they're finished, you can just put it in the sink, soak it overnight, and then it comes clean. So that's what you want to use for your main course. Those are the essential items when you're entertaining for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween for your main course. Serving utensils, salad bowl with tongs, platters, a large pasta bowl, and a baking dish. Of course, you can get as many things as you'd like, but these are just the essentials that I actually recommend. The last thing, we're down to the end now, is dessert. For dessert, these are the 4 essential items that I highly, highly recommend. if you're entertaining and you're serving dessert, you need a cake stand. Do not put that plate, do not take that dessert and put it on tin foil. I am sorry. Don't do it. You're going to look crazy. And yes, I will talk about you. Get a cake stand, something that looks nice. I mean, you can get the one with the glass top, which is really fun, but just get something nice where you can put the cake and it just makes the table look pretty. Besides, if you don't really want to spend on centerpieces, put your cake in the middle and it just makes your table look so nice, right? You can put any color icing on it, and it's a very inexpensive way to change up your table centerpiece, because you can put any color icing on a cake and put that in the center of the table, right? Quick fix to save you money in some areas. Remember, out of all of these things, you can scale up or scale down with the price point. The only thing I highly recommend spending money on is your servingware, because that can be passed down to the next generation. Also, get a pie plate and a little pie cutter. You know what I'm talking about? A cake serving set, and then a truffle bowl. So these are not things that are super expensive, and they just make your entertaining better. The last thing I want to share with you is, for the table, get a butter dish, salt and pepper shakers, and a gravy boat. Now, I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over, but these are all items you can get. We sell salt and pepper shakers. Again, all of our products are dropping November. Our Thanksgiving ones, we have bronze acorns, and those are $12 for salt and pepper shakers. And it just looks better than putting salt and pepper on the table. And if you can, use pepper with a grinder. You can get a beautiful wood grinder for pepper very inexpensively for less than $10 at Target. So make sure you have a butter dish, salt and pepper shakers, and a gravy boat. So now I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the essential items, the essential servingware items that I highly recommend for those of you that will be entertaining for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and possibly Halloween. For appetizers, a cheese board, a chip and dip set, appetizer plates, and small bowls. For your main course, serving utensils, a salad bowl with tongs, platters, a large pasta bowl, and a baking dish. For dessert, a cake stand, a pie plate, a cake serving set, and a truffle bowl. And then for drinks, please no plastic. Go to Walmart, go to wherever you have, and make sure you have some nice beverage ware. It doesn't have to be expensive. And y'all might think I'm crazy, but I even recommend it going to Goodwill. You could put it in bleach, run it under some hot water. If somebody breaks it, who cares? Now, I have some really nice Tiffany champagne glasses that I only pull out for New Year's Eve. If somebody breaks them, I might be a little upset, but if you're having kids and family and cousins and extended family and 8 and 10 people, just get some nice glasses, and make sure you have the drink charms, because you want to make sure that if everybody's getting punch, but Uncle Charlie's punch has some vodka in it, your cute little niece Abigail doesn't drink it. So make sure you get some drink charms to go with those glasses. Ice bucket, water pitcher, cream and sugar set, and a bar tool set. You want to make sure you have a nice wine bottle opener. You want to make sure you have nice wine stoppers to aerate the wine and then close it. You want to have a couple of shot glasses, really nice shot glasses, but just you want to have the accompanying tools to serve a really nice beverage to your guests this holiday season. So all of this can be found, not right this second, but within 24 hours on luxuryside.com. And these two items, this serving set, which I just love it. I had to get it. And then these adorable forks, they're all by Fitz and Floyd, will be available when we launch our holiday collection on November 1st. Thank you so much for listening. Always remember this: we shall pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, that we can do, or any kindness that we can show to any human being, let us do it now. Let us not defer or neglect it, for we shall not pass this way again. That is the way I have ended every single podcast episode since June 26, 2008, and it is the same way I will continue to end every podcast. Thank you so much for listening and watching, for those of you on IG Live, and I'll see you soon.